Welcome, my name is Billy. If you haven't been here before, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're making new skate videos all the time. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to Ollie. Alright, so the first thing you need to learn is foot placement. For Ollies, when you're learning them, you kind of want your front foot to be an inch or two behind the bolts, and then your back foot you want to get right on the point, right on the tail. You want to be on the ball of your feet. Okay, and this is the general setup for Ollies. How an Ollie happens, I'll break it down real slow for you, is the first step is you slam this back foot back and you kind of jump off of that foot. So you get set up, slam back and jump up, okay? So this foot comes jumping up and your board will kind of go like this. And your back foot is up here. And then with your front foot, when it's straight up and down like this, you're gonna wanna slide your foot forward, and that'll kind of even out your deck. So your board will be up here, and then your front foot will kind of drag your board forward and lift the back end up. And you really gotta make sure that your back foot isn't like hindering the board's ability to follow up and flatten out with your front foot. So after you snap back, jump up, and then push forward, your board's gonna level out, and then that's all you really have to do. You just have to stomp it down at that point and land it and roll away. It's a pretty basic trick, but these can be one of the hardest tricks to learn, and that's mostly just because you're so new to skateboarding and you have no frame of reference for that sort of thing right now. So that's why these are gonna be so difficult to learn. If you're more comfortable on a skateboard, it'll be a lot easier to learn. So even if you can't learn Ollies right away, just learn how to ride around and get comfortable on your skateboard, and they'll come a lot easier next time you try. So when you get one right, it'll look a little something like this. After you get those down, you can learn different variations, like learning fakie and then learning nollies and switch Ollies. Now, if you're new to skateboarding, this is going to be really difficult for you because, like I said, you have no balance, you have no frame of reference on how to do things. So this is typically a slightly more advanced trick. Fakie Ollies you definitely could learn, and that's just rolling backwards and doing an Ollie, and I'll show you that here. Alright, some common problems I see when people are learning how to Ollie is that they don't get the back foot pop and jump right. That kind of forces their board to stay on the ground because they don't get their foot out of the way and they don't jump up with it. If you're pushing your back foot down and kind of like standing on it after you're doing your Ollie, you're doing it wrong. You kind of want to like jump off of that foot, if that makes sense. You don't want to be standing on the ground. So if you're not getting up in the air, then you're not popping very hard, or you're like popping really hard and then you're standing on that foot, like you're slamming it down and you're not jumping up with it right away. And the timing of this trick is really tricky when you're learning how to do it. So just try a bunch, try to be as quick as you can and try to be as light on your feet as you possibly can, and eventually they will come. If you don't learn them right away, don't get frustrated. Just learn how to roll around, get comfortable on your skateboard, and someday they will come. Yeah, besides that, I don't think there's really any other issues that I've personally seen with Ollies for people who are really genuinely trying to learn them. So just get out there and try and try and try. And if you can't do it, take a break and come back after you've done something else, like learning how to drop in or turn around or whatever it is you got to do on your skateboard to get you more comfortable with skateboarding. That being said, that is the end of today's video. If you liked the video, make sure to leave it a like, subscribe for more. I'm going to be doing more how-to videos, and I'm also going to be posting skating content of myself. If you haven't checked out any videos, I have a bunch on my channel. Go check them out. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.